Welcome back once again to Baron Wittard Nemesis of Ragnarok, this time for part 9, and welcome back to this puzzle, which I now know how to solve. After revisiting the security office to have a look at the notes about Jeff and Matthew, I read the diary that mentioned a couple of family members, there was the letter by the chess set, and a couple of other notes at the observatory. I now just have to make one move to finish this off, and it was actually the move that I did last time, and it's just Caroline going down and being the sister of Horatio. There you go. Alright. I've got to admit, reading that diary did take a while, and it wasn't all that fruitful really. It didn't mention anything that I didn't know from any other clues, apart from there was one name mentioned. It wasn't Jeff. No, Jeff, Anita, and Arnold were mentioned on the chess letter. I think it might have been Roger. Anyway, yes, in doing that, there you go. That's what I read about. There was a false floor below the fireplace. Right, so let's take a proper look at this. Okay. Okay, now I actually haven't opened this. I don't know if there's another puzzle to this. I certainly hope not. Doesn't look like there's a combination or anything. Oh, can we not open this? Oh, I see. I guess that makes sense. Just pull it out the way, then open it up. Right, well, obviously that's where a runestone needs to go. So we've only got 2 now. So we've got I was, which is the one that needs to go in there, and there's a Thiller that needs to go in the Grand Hall. I think it must need to go in the safe. Anyway, yeah, defense, that needs to go there. Right, simple as that. Well, I say that, but the the lineage puzzle wasn't all that simple. It was a lot of reading. Oh, hi Kate. Or Fenrir.
1 amulet, 10 rune stones, and 10 rune stone devices. Wittard has you running around on his foolish little mission that he thinks will save your precious planet. I ask you, why does he do this when he no longer lives in your world? Why should he care?
Well, perhaps it's not all about ego, like Fenrir seems to think. And I'm just wondering, in all our conversations with Kate, were we actually ever speaking to Kate? I mean, did the editor actually want us to come here? The real Kate might not even know what's going on. Maybe it was Fenrir the entire time, just leading the Chosen One to this area to get all this done. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, there is one more runestone to deal with. It's in the Grand Hall, it's the safe, and, well, I think we've pretty much explored everywhere. I've got a tally of all the symbols, and, well, there's only one thing to do, and that's to try out what I've got down here. So let's go to the map, and let's head down to, well, I suppose the elevator. Right, I'm really, really hoping that I've got the right numbers down here. Okay, so back to the reception desk. All the way around, yep. We have to give this a wide berth, it seems. There you go. Back over here, down in the bottom right. There it is. Alright now. Okay then, so let's see. Providing that I haven't counted any twice, which I don't think I have, because I've been over them quite a few times. It looks like there's 5 red symbols, there's 12 yellow ones, there only seems to be 1 blue one, and that was in the bucket in the pool, which was kind of strange, and again, it looks like I've seen 12 green ones. 2 of them being 12, that's kind of strange. Plus, I'm not entirely sure if... Yeah, well, just where we left actually, on top of the fireplace there was like a vase or a pot, and underneath it was a yellow looking thing. It may have been a coaster, it may have been a symbol, so maybe it's gonna be 12 yellow symbols, I don't know, but let's see. So, okay, let's start off with red, so that's 5. There you go, okay, so, well, one of those, let's make it 12. There you go, 12 green symbols. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be 12 or 13, but let's try both. Do I push the middle button or something? Wait. I didn't push the middle button, did I? Wait, no, Let's have a look. Did I do that, or was that just a failure? I don't think so. No! Which way did I twist it? Did I twist it back? Was there 4 symbols, or was there maybe there was a 6th one somewhere? Maybe. I don't care. I actually don't care. Anyway, it's open. It's open. And there you go. That's where the last runestone is meant to sit. Oh my god. Well, I suppose that was probably the hardest puzzle of them all, really. The amount of concentration and detail you had to take note of.
Good work, traveler. Fenrir intends to destroy this planet, and we must stop him.
Yes.
Dissolving these stones is the first step. The second is to return the amulet to the portal.
Uh-huh.
Take heart. Progress is being made.
Progress? Well, we've done it, haven't we? That's all 10 of them. Just want to make sure I didn't miss any. No, we did the one in the Viking Museum, in the maintenance area, the inner garden, the grand hall we've just done, the cafe, the security office, yep, the observatory, the med bay, Wittard's study, and Wittard's apartment. We've done them all, so what the hell are you talking about? We've done it. So, what? Hang on, the portal. What does he mean when he says that? Is he talking about the well up there, Hervergelmere, I think that was what it's called? Or is he talking about something else? Is he talking about, like, the door downstairs? Let's go up to the Viking Museum, and I'm going to be lazy. And I'm going to do it like this. Yeah, I want to revisit that well, see if anything's changed, because all 10 are dissolved. I've used all 10 devices. I lucked my way through that last puzzle, so... Yeah, I guess there were only 12, yellow squares. And I think there may have been 6 red symbols. I only found 5 of them. Where the hell was the 6th? Huh. Well, I don't know. That's a little bit sort of unsatisfying, actually, because after all that work I put in, I didn't want to just luck my way through it, but whatever. I guess I got the gist of it, and a little bit of fiddling, I kind of got it right. Anyway, here we are then. Still no way to sort of lean over and see if there's a portal or anything down there. Then again, this might not actually be what he was referring to. I think he... Maybe it is the door. Maybe it's the chained up door that I was told not to touch. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, let's try that instead. I don't think we're actually getting anywhere with this, so go on then. Let's go to... Well, I suppose the med bay? That's... Oh, no, let's go to the basement. We can actually go to the basement properly now, it seems. Strangely. We couldn't before. Right, so... There you go, I need to go down there, don't I? Down the manhole hatch. And I can't bend down enough! I guess do I need to go over here? To look down? Yeah. Yeah, it seems so. Right. Man, okay. Okay. You know what, actually thinking about it? I didn't actually search down here for any symbols. So maybe there's a red one down here somewhere. But I don't care anymore. I'm not really bothered about that. All I'm bothered about is going through that blue door, and I guess, finding the vent to crawl through? That takes us back to the door, doesn't it? I think that's it over there. Yeah. Yeah, so we just pry this off and crawl through, and I guess for a moment it becomes Silent Hill 4 the room again. Oh no, we skipped that step apparently. Right. Alright. Well, the chains have gone. Ah, okay, well, let's examine it. Go on. This is it, isn't it? Right.
You may now safely touch and open the door.
Maybe you should have told me that before I tried.
The energies protecting it have dissipated, for all the rune stones have been dissolved.
I'm well aware. More aware than you are. Right, well, I guess it doesn't really matter where I touch it, I just need to touch it. Oh, there's Fenrir.
It's Fenrir, waiting by the portal.
Right.
absorbing its energies and growing stronger. Quickly, the end is near. Touch the face of the amulet to unlock the mechanism within.
Yeah?
The amulet is protected with a puzzle.
Of course it is.
Once completed, hold the face of the amulet towards that portal beyond the door.
Yeah?
This will seal it and cast Fenrir back into his chains. Do as I say, traveler. Do not falter now.
Okay. So just touch the amulet. So there's a puzzle. Oh boy. It's another, well, it's essentially a slide puzzle, a block puzzle. A Professor Layton kind of puzzle, it looks like. Okay, well, I assume we've got to do something with this green block here, right? Alright, well, this is like an ancient amulet, right? This medallion thing is not of his design. This is, I guess, another device of sorts, the 11th one. Okay, so that's just the reset, I take it. Right, well, I've done many of these puzzles. Again, Professor Layton, really. I think the gist of it is that you need to get all the small ones behind the big ones. Well, not behind them. You need to sort of create a barrier around it and then slowly but surely just make it, you know, work it down. I mean, where do we actually need to take this? To the other side? In one of the corners, maybe? Down here? I'm not really seeing... Well, actually, maybe I am. Yeah, there is a bit of a colour difference there. I suppose that green one has to go down here. Oh, joy. Okay, well, let's bring that all the way down. Let's take these up. And let's maybe cue the Professor Layton music, because I'm sure this is going to take me a while. Just like that? Right? The curse is gone. I've done it, I think. Phone call.
It is a question of trust, mortal. Do you not see that Wittard needs you to do his work so that with the power of the amulet and with the realm of the gods sealed, he too might become a god among spirits and have power over this world? His ego betrays him, but you have the choice. Once it is spent, it cannot be returned to you, so choose wisely. Resist the voice of Wittard and walk away from this place with the amulet in your hands. Simply walk away now and leave this place and do not return. I will remember you and your work when the day of destruction comes.
Okay. Tempting. Tempting. So is that actually an option? Can we do that? Looks like we can just back away. Fair enough. Well, we've still got this. Well, I guess that's where it needs to go. Interesting. A bit of a dilemma. Well, I think I'm going to upset a certain god by putting the medallion in the portal. Sorry. good that that's an option, though.
Excellent work, traveler. Your dedication and skill has seen us through safely. The runestones were dissolved, and the amulet was used to seal the portal.
Mm-hmm.
Fenrir has been incarcerated back into his realm, back into his chains. And this means that Ragnarok has been prevented.
Okay.
At least for the foreseeable future. This is where you and I must part company, my friend. But you must make haste. The portal is sealed, and this region has become unstable with an imbalance of ethereal energies. You must now leave this place as quickly as possible while time is still available. Waste no time in returning to the courtyard and travel as far away from here as you can. Farewell, traveler.
Right. To be honest, I thought that was where he was going to reveal himself as the big bad guy, and that I actually did make the wrong choice. Okay. All right, I'm not touching the door anymore. I'm not going through there. I guess I should probably do as he says. Yeah, I can't even go back to, the actual place, so looks like we're going back to the courtyard. We're going to climb up the ladder down this hallway and leave. Go as far away from here as possible. Oh. Well, I guess this is kind of wrapping the game up, right? This is probably going to be the ending. I'm kind of curious, though. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe I should have sided with Fenrir. I guess I won't be remembered. Never mind. Yep, okay, well, back away. Oh, that's right. It's been a while. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been out here. Yeah, so... over here, around all this construction equipment and the containers and stuff, and... well, wasn't this tied up? Wasn't the gate tied up? Well, it still is, but maybe it doesn't matter anymore. I assume this is how we, leave. Over there? Yeah? Right. Ah, right, okay. Now we decide to untie it.
You have a new message.
Oh?
Hi there, it's Kate, your editor.
The real one?
I'm leaving a message on your answer phone because I simply cannot get in touch with you via your cell phone. The phone cut off while you were still in the courtyard. By the time you hear this, you will probably have returned from the Utopia. I hope everything went well, and I'm looking forward to seeing the results of your photography there. The rest of the magazine article is shaping up nicely. Just to let you know that we are holding a small preprint party before this issue of the magazine is sent to production.
Okay.
We wouldn't want you to miss it, and we hope that you can be there. There's a lot to celebrate after all. We've decided to nominate you for a Photographer of the Year award. And what's more, I've managed to negotiate a new and exclusive contract for you at another of Wittard's architectural creations.
Oh, really?
The job starts in 2 weeks from now, and has the makings of a great story, assuming you are interested. Anyway, hope to see you at the party. Take care.
Photographer of the Year? Really? Me? Am I still going to be able to retain that award after she realises that I didn't take a single fucking photograph that entire game? I don't know, maybe. Well, tell you what, actually, I didn't take any photographs that I'm aware of, at least, but I did get some video footage of the medical bay, and I did capture some sort of manifestation of a god of Fenrir, so that's something, right? I mean, maybe that's why I get the award, but Photographer of the Year? Really? Maybe I should be getting Paranormal Investigator of the Year or something, or whatever's usually reserved for Nigel Danvers and his ilk. Maybe that's more fitting, you know? But there you go, that's it. That was Baron Wittard, Nemesis of Ragnarok, and that was a thing. That was definitely a thing. I know it wasn't everyone's cup of tea. I'll be the first to admit that for the most part, this game was pretty slow. It was pretty dull. It was a little bit boring for the most part, really. I mean, especially going over so many details again and again, especially when the symbols are involved. There's a couple of things, well, there's more than a couple of things that frustrate me about this game. The big one, I think, is that we don't seem to record any information in-game. And I know that it's a point-and-click adventure game, you're sort of meant to have a pen and paper to record important details, but I don't pick up anything. No clues, no pages, nothing. And there was that big area at the very top that was only reserved for, the camera that was used once, and the map. And that could have been filled with all the stuff that I found. And maybe, yeah, maybe I could have had a notebook that kept a tally of all the symbols that I'd seen, so I didn't have to scribble this out. This is just one of the 3 pages that I've got for this game. It's unbelievable. It's too much, really. Plus, in this game, you're given access to the Utopia, and the amulet gives you a sort of vague idea of what's going on. Very vague. And you're just sort of left to your own devices, and you just have to explore, and if you happen to stumble upon something you're meant to stumble onto, you don't really get any indication that what you're doing is correct until you just happen to trial and error your way through it, and then he reveals that, yes, you're doing the right thing. You're meant to, let's say, dissolve the runestone or something like that. Or he keeps giving you information in the wrong order, it seems. And as far as I know, we had the same goal, right? Shouldn't he have just given me the clues to all of the puzzles so I could get through this as fast as possible and throw that into the portal? And it just doesn't make any sense, you know? And he was always very insistent, like, I don't know, it is crucial, traveler. It is of the utmost importance that you dissolve the runestones quickly. And yet he insists on speaking so fucking slowly. Just a lot of little things, you know? Just a load of little things, really. But the puzzles were the sort of saving grace for me. Maybe not for you guys, really. The puzzles did save this game from being a bad game. I don't think this is a good game, but I don't think it's a bad game. It's like, it's around the sort of 5 out of 10 level. So yeah, it sort of brings it out the ditch with the wide variety of puzzles, and you know, some are logical, some are trial and error. There's all sorts, really, but getting to them, that's the hard part, that's the tricky part, that's the arduous part, and that's the part where you have to go through like 2 or 3 biros before you can do it. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed myself, hope you enjoyed it as well, and I hope to see you back in another playthrough very soon. See you then. Do I push the middle button or something? Which way did I twist it? Did I twist it back? Was there 4 symbols? Or was there... Maybe there was a 6th one somewhere. Maybe. I don't care. I actually don't care.
You may now safely touch and open the door.
Maybe you should have told me that before I tried. Yeah, there is a bit of a colour difference there. I suppose that green one has to go down here. Oh, joy. Right? The curse is gone. I've done it, I think.
And I'm looking forward to seeing the results of your photography there. The rest of the
Oh
magazine
shit, I
article
forgot
is
about
shaping
that.
up nicely.